let's take a look at your Caribbean report for tonight. Police in Guyana are investigating the circumstances surrounding an explosion in an arcade outside the marketplace in the capital of Georgetown. One person died and several were injured in the incident outside Starbrook Market. An eyewitness told reporters that he believed that the head man, a well-known vagrant, may have accidentally detonated an explosive device. The general area in which the explosion took place also serves as a main terminal for buses traveling around the city and further afield. And in Puerto Rico, police say they've seized a caiman, a reptile similar to an alligator, which was apparently used to guard a large stash of drugs. Police found the animal, which has larger teeth and sharper teeth than an alligator, and is mainly found in the Central and South American area, tied up near the drugs in an abandoned building in the capital of San Juan, Puerto Rico. The officials also seized 200 bags of cocaine, some marijuana, and heroin. They came across the drugs and its unusual guard on a routine patrol. And French President Nicolas Sarkozy is traveling to the Caribbean to deliver a New Year's address to the French overseas territories. He's due in Martinique and Guadeloupe on Friday and will leave the region on Sunday. The president has sent an overseas territory minister ahead of his trip to express solidarity to the people of Guadeloupe after 5 people died following torrential rains. The New Year's address was planned before the flooding. National Weather Service Météo France said Wednesday that up to 20 centimeters of rain fell in some parts of Guadeloupe over the last 2 days. Authorities say 5 died when a 4-wheel drive vehicle was swept away by floodwaters in Les Ambémis, a town north of the capital of pt2. And finally, federal prosecutors in the United States say they do not object to a delay in the month's trial of the former high-flying Texas billionaire investor Alan Stanford, who is charged with running a $7 billion Ponzi scheme. But they argue that the 2-year postponement being sought by his lawyers could be far too long. Assistant U.S. Attorney Greg Costa says that Mr. Stanford's legal representatives should have this additional time to prepare for the trial. However, he contends that the requested continuance of 2 years is excessive and inconsistent with the public's interests in a speedy trial for the detained financier. And that's your Caribbean report for tonight. And another contest winner has decided to donate her gifts to the Queen Louise Home. Let's take a look.
All right, I'm here at the moment at Queen Louise Home, and of course with me a number of people. Shauna Bass, she is of course the director of the Queen Louise Home. Let's begin with you first. What's special that's happening today?
Well, we have a young lady who contacted us and indicated an interest in giving us the proceed of her winnings as the title of Miss St. Croix Princess, Majorette Princess. She was the recipient of a bicycle and wanted to donate it to the residents here at Queen Louise. And so today's a very special day. Just want to say we've had several special days. We've had the donation of children. That's unexpected. We had a young lady from Evelyn Williams not too long ago. We also had the Dare to Dream Foundation, which is a foundation that's supported by children. And then, of course, this young lady. So it's really good to see the youth giving back.
You're getting lucky these days, very lucky.
I want to say that we're blessed. I think we're blessed, yes.
Absolutely right. But let me just speak to the young lady. Her name is Kamara Reiner. She's 10 years old, Ricardo Richards School, and of course the winner of Miss St. Croix Majorette's Princess Competition. Congratulations, you really did well there.
Thank you.
What do you think made you win? The talent, maybe?
No, the popularity tickets.
Yeah, and I could see why you're very popular as we go along. Now, the bike. You're making this presentation of the bike today. Why are you doing this?
Because I already have a bike, and I would like to wish the Queen Louise to have a life like me.
And what sort of life do you have?
A great life.
A great life. Well, I'm so glad about that, and I hope that you continue to do well. And in speaking to Dad earlier, I hear that you're doing very well in school. You've been on the principal's honor roll. You're up in that A student list, and one of these days you want to be a nurse.
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, I hope things continue to go well. Let's just speak to Dad for a minute. Well, you're really on the ball here today.
Yeah, well, I'm proud of her. She makes me proud all the time. So I just gotta support her. When she gives me, I give her back. You know?
Precisely.
Yeah.
Well, it's coming down really big, and I'm so glad that she's doing this, because when it begins with children from 10 years old doing their bit and wanting to make a presentation, it sends a strong message out there.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. You have to start from young, and then I guess you get into the trend of getting up in the habit of giving back, you know, as you go along.
Absolutely. Well, that's really good, and I just hope things continue for her. Miss Bass, last thing for you. How are you going to work with this bike and all these other things that you've got?
Well, I have to share it with the girls and the boys. I'm sure there'll be a lot of competition as to who will earn the privilege to ride the bike, but it'll be used heavily.
You'll work it out as you go along.
We'll work it out.
And the last word from you, Kamara, Miss Reiner, what do you want to say to the public out there?
I want to say thank you for letting me win Miss St. Croix Majorette's Princess.
And of course, you want to wish them all the best for the holiday season and the new year as well.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much. Well, there we are, another fine presentation to Queen Louise Home. Well, I'm Abdul Ali at Queen Louise Home for Channel 8.
And yet another contest winner that learned the meaning of Christmas this year. And when we come back from this break, we'll take a look at highlights from the adult parade. Stay with us. And let's take a look at the fun at the Festival Adult Parade from this weekend.
That's not nice. I'm just
And part of her court is her first runner-up and second runner-up, Miss Stephanie Stanley and Miss Charisma Rojas on this side over here. Stephanie and Charisma. Our Festival Duchess, Miss Clichelle Gaskin. Have the Festival Calypso Monarch interviewing Can Fu Plenty. Give him a big round of applause, people. Our new Calypso Monarch 2010-2011 King Kung Fu Plenty.
like